This is Teroxx, welcome to our weekly crypto news and market update video, and today we will talk about Bitcoin mining, what happened in the last week, and of course the Ethereum ETFs.
Teroxx, the digital asset boutique.
The Bitcoin miners are treating water, but no alarms of total fire sale. I don't want to go into deep analysis of what happened over here, but the blocks are coming a little slower than they should do. The hash ribbon inversion is showing an interesting perspective, and 5% of a change isn't enormous, but it's like that these holdings or these new mined bitcoins are just getting directly sold. And like it is chart wise in digital assets, of course, as well, you can analyze just the chart of the hash rate and everything that is coming along with this. So since a halving, the hash rates started to decline, and this is just because we now need to have a new evaluation of what is working, what is not working. Mining companies shutting down old rigs, thinking what can we do, how can we change perspective, what can we do with the lower rewards per block. And this is at the moment the case that they mine 10 Bitcoin and then they sell Bitcoin. And this is why the profitability of Bitcoin miners is a little bit lacking, and why maybe as well there's always a little bit of sell pressure. So they selling most of their coins just to pay their bills, and this is why we need to just have this consolidation in the mining space, and then we will see a huge uptrend once again. But the consolidation can at least be here for 5 to 6 months, and this needs to be very clear. On the other hand side, asset managers update their proposal for the Ethereum ETFs, and now the July launch, and maybe even front running the 4th of July is still possible. And they revealed now with this new S1 applications the fees, and they are again, like in the Bitcoin ETFs, minimal, and so this could occur, or this can lead to good inflows. And they just want to put pressure on BlackRock to stay under the 30 basis point at least, and now everything seems to be ready. People analyzing that this could attract 10 to 15% of Bitcoin Ethereum inflows, and this as well could lead to positive signs for Ethereum midterm, but short term this could as well be a sell the news event like it was in Bitcoin. So keep an eye as well on this, because if this is happening, a 30% decline could happen and down to 3,000 to 2,400, and this is just because it's attracting less institutional interest. And if you hyping it up front, the sell the news event or the sell cascade is not caught by the buy volume, and then you will tumbling down in price. Let's see what will happen, but keep an eye on this. The Ethereum ETF approvals could be a downer for Ethereum short term, and a huge uptrend occurring mid to long term. The German government is selling BTC, and this is why, because they got 50,000 Bitcoin by a pirated movie website operator. And this is interesting because now you can see that Bitcoin is, even if we're talking now about a bad case, deeply involved in our new financial system, because the German government is selling Bitcoin to having more money or to realizing profits out of it. And this is interesting. If you're taking a look over here, you can directly see the German government is sending to different exchanges the money or the Bitcoins and then selling them in tranches as well. Here it could occur some sell pressure due to a government that's leading to a small downtrend in the market. So as well here, just how I said, like it is in the presidential election in the US, digital assets are part of our new worldwide financial system. But the last 7 days weren't that positive, within downtrends everywhere, leading that the market is tumbling down to the old support lines. Of course, market cap is down roughly around 5 to 7%. On the other hand side, Nasdaq and all the stock markets doing all-time high, odds for all-time high, and the gap between Bitcoin and the tech stocks is getting bigger. Mostly they are correlated, so meaning that either Bitcoin needs to close the gap or Nasdaq needs to close the gap, and then Bitcoin would as well tumble down even more. So super interesting to see. This could be a positive sign for the mid future. And when we're going down to 60K, you can see that in the last or past month, this was always a super good support, leading to huge volume upgrades in the afterwards. And that when the funding was negative, it always came down to at least 0. And this could lead to positive signs in the market or for volatile movements once we're touching these levels. On the other hand side, how I said, it's the summer period. Summer period is always quite hectic and not that good for digital assets. So just keep calm, wait for good entry points, and then trade the market how it is. On the other hand side, how I said, the fundamentals are very strong for the autumn and winter. So keeping a look on Bitcoin, what happened last week, we lost 2 times the fight against the resistance. So we built lower highs. On the other hand side, lower lows. This is a clear negative consolidation overview that you are having here. And then the weekend was super low volatile, not even moving Bitcoin a few bucks. And now Bitcoin is, with Monday opening of the future markets in the US, straight going downwards. And this is why I said we are losing ground a little bit. And this is leading to a scenario, what I think is mostly or most likely, that the market will tumble down a little bit more, building support lines, a consolidation line, and then maybe from this point onwards, again going upwards, but not just bouncing like we've seen it in the last month, because the market changed now a little bit. How I said, some month we're not in a greed mode anymore. There's no FOMO. Everyone knows about the Bitcoin ETFs and stuff like this. So keep an eye on this, going down to support lines, respecting these support lines, and then a new uptrend is most likely what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Otherwise, just stay calm. Don't overtrade, because this market as well could go even lower. So always keep it as it is. And if you're seeing a good consolidation on a support line with upcoming buy volume, then it would be good to go into this market, but not just rushing into this market just because compared to the last week we are on good price levels. I hope you like this video. If you do so, I would love to comment, like, or share this video, and we'll see us next time when it comes to weekly crypto news market update provided by Teroxx. Here you can watch another video of ours, or you just subscribe to this channel down below to never ever forget or not seeing a video that we are posting. Have a good week, stay humble, stay cool, and we'll hear us next week when it comes to crypto news and market update provided by Teroxx.